Uncle Owen's Barbecue. Thank you for stopping in, and for some of you, welcome back. I'm Dr. Afra. Don't you just hate it when someone isn't allowed to play with the rest of their team?
Oh, that's terrible.
TVC 268 wasn't that long ago, and there's only one solution to this lone wolf's main problem, and you'll find it within. Follow me inside and ready yourself for the anticipated wonderments that we and the 3 3/4 delegation require.
A special team with special privileges.
But anticipated doesn't mean available, and defective doesn't imply malfunctioning. While what is favored right now has always been known as today's special.
What kind of evaluation? Hopefully not mental. Clearly, we'd never pass that.
Wrecker, the demolitions expert for Clone Force 99, otherwise known as the Bad Batch. He loved his job when serving the Galactic Republic, and when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Why do I do this? Because the money's good, the scenery changes, and they let me use explosives, okay?
But after Order 66, this genetically mutated clone
Mutants are very real.
found a family while evading Imperials whenever possible. A blessing and a curse when you're so powerful looking, but are also awkwardly trying to hide.
Yeah, you are big.
Tech, the Donatello of the group.
Can you hear me?
Techno-savvy, the most intelligent clone ever created.
He's like a smart person.
But unlike other unassuming nerds that made their way into groups, this Poindexter has proven prowess in advanced combat and extraction. In his leisure time, he's invested in the works of holodramas in the era of the pre-Clone Wars Galactic Republic when the topics were not so politically censored, but displayed character in a sacrifice that can't be forgotten. Oh, did I mention that he fell to his death? Echo. This once 501st Legion member started out in Domino Squad with 5s. If anyone has a reason to look on the bright side, it's this guy.
There's definitely a very slim chance we'll survive.
He fought alongside Captain Rex, Commander Cody, and was assumed dead after saving his teammates in an explosion.
Don't leave me!
Only to become a prisoner of war, and was sold to the separatist Wat Tambor for 15 credits and the final disc from the 7th season of Supernatural.
Well, that was specifically all I could get.
After being cybernetically modified and soon after liberated, he joined the Bad Batch. And when last we see him, he takes on a resettlement coordinator position to help other freed clones acclimate into society.
Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
I'd like to take this moment to say that Uncle Owen's Barbecue is all about entertaining the public, but is dedicated to informing everyone and hope in a way that today's special educates while encouraging you to want to play more in the world you live.
It has. It's taught me a lot.
Our next Clone Force 99 member on AWOL is this Camino-grown clone of Jango Fett. He was gifted the designation of Reticle Spotting Scope, but in response for peacefully asking everyone to call him Crosshair, they instead tattooed his face.
You're even dumber than I am.
Alright, you got me. His name was Bullseye, and he was a foe of the Hell's Kitchen hero, Daredevil.
Is he kidding with this?
Don't say
Fine, his real name was Alan. Alan was an avid collector of pod racer trading cards. He even had the one where Jar Jar placed his head between energy binders.
Are you finished? We only have an hour.
Okay, full transparency. Working nights at a laundromat to help pay off his student loans.
That's just stupid.
Most young clones learn on Camino to wait in line for the Camino lavatory and avoid accidents. But this trooper not only always missed, he never cleaned up after himself.
Oh, hell no.
Omega.
What's that?
A replication of Jango Fett, just as unaltered as Boba Fett. Except I don't recall Boba Fett having baby teeth. And somehow, despite not being modified, aside from being created female, is mysteriously enhanced and joined the Bad Batch soon after the Clone Wars ended. This equally lucky and unlucky little replicant has met Captain Rex, Fennec Shand, and Asajj Ventress, and Cad Bane. When last seen, it was unsure if she would see any more adventures beyond the Bad Batch. But there is always hope.
Yeah, there is.
Amiri Carr. This Jango Fett clone was made to be female. She lived on Camino and working as a scientist discovered that certain practices within her control were being mishandled.
I administered his blood alcohol test. He was a 2.0.
Later, while continuing her work, she would see the truth.
You're the evil empire.
No.
Yes.
No, that can't be right.
With the help of Echo, Carr joined the Clone Underground, accepting the ideals and a new position with a more fulfilling post in the galaxy, after cutting ties with her previous responsibilities. This would be an absolutely filling assortment, if they would just be released. And with the desire to display the entire Clone Force 99, both with and without the helmets being worn, I asked the fine people at Hasbro,
how do you live with yourself?
I'd reserve a table for 2 of each, just like I did with Hunter. These characters were already made available in the 6-inch Black Series. So then why were the TVC fans not given the same mutual respect?
It's because they love me more than they love you.
As always, if you have missed any portion of today's special, we will be having a lightning round, so stick around as we skim through one more time.
Again? It's a tradition!
Wrecker.
Let's blow something up!
Tech. Echo.
Beware the cyborg!
Crosshair. Omega.
You're a kid,
I'm 10.
You're 10!
Amiri Carr.
What happened? Did I win? Hey, no, that TV was real. I bought that!
Before you go, if you got something out of what we served you, hit the like button. And did you know that you were in the perfect position to become a frequently fed member? Just subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're always right on time for the freshest order of Uncle Owen's barbecue. Leave a comment and tell us what you think of these options. Be nice, or you might see my ugly side.
That's not her ugly side?
But you can tell us which ones would you get and how many. Thanks for stopping in. I'm Dr. Afra, and I hope that you've enjoyed today's special.